Alright everybody, welcome back once again to the channel. I'm Roger, and you're watching Speed Artist Reacts. Alright, so today we got a new short horror film. This one is called Dr. Goofy, A Tale of a Man Who Became a Dog. Okay, and this is by Sayak Company. I just right now subscribed to their channel. I am very curious to see what this one's about. The thumbnail looks really interesting. It's got Goofy on there, but more of a horror version of Goofy. And I'm really interested to see what they do with this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into it. But before I do, you guys, don't forget to subscribe if you are enjoying the channel. Don't forget to share this video at the end if you really do enjoy the reaction at the end. And also don't forget to leave a comment down below if you have something to say at the end of the video, or even while playing the video. You guys I'm always happy to take requests. So also check out the link down below in the description if you want to check this out on your own later on. Or if you decide to watch me react to it, then stick around and I will give you guys my thoughts right after the film. Let's get scared. Oh, that's a pretty nice setting right there. I like that. How scary the house looks there. Uh-oh. Ooh. Looks like she has really long shorts on. Like khaki shorts. Or like Dickies shorts. Surgeon vanishes after dog's death. Dr. Goofy? And I'm guessing he's the surgeon. His dog passed away. Oh God. What? Gonna. Well, that was scary.
Is there anyone?
It's a really creepy picture of the dog. Great picture though, for the horror film. Got a chair there. Oh God. Y'all better get out of there. Oh. Whoa! Oh, wow. What? Oh my. That laugh, man, that is disturbing. Oh my god. That poor girl, what was he doing to her? Jeez. Oh. Oh my god. We're just gonna hold her up in the wall, I guess? Oh. He's not even chasing after her. Wow. Oh my god. Alright, you guys, there you have it. That was Dr. Goofy. So this one was, of course, pretty short. I really did enjoy my time, though, as short as it was. I thought it was, really straight to the point. They did a really, really good job with the environment. Although the house in the back, I can see that it was like special effects that they had in the background. The girls were probably in a studio or something like that. I don't know, but it looked very, very good. I still think, even though I can tell it was like special effects, I still think thought it looked amazing. And then, as soon as the girls get to that house, it did look a little different once they got there. But they still kept the lighting good, the darkness, all of that was great. When these girls step into the house after knocking a few times, to get out of the storm outside, they kind of wander around the house looking for a person, if there's anyone there. And as they make their way through the house, they learn that there's a man that just kind of looking at some of the newspapers and things like that around the house, they learned that there was a man that failed as a scientist or something like that, or as a doctor, there's a man that failed as a surgeon, and then looks like his dog died. We kind of get a little backstory of him kind of sitting on a chair, kind of vanishing from society into this, big lonely house in the middle of nowhere. And after his dog died, he just kind of disappears. What I'm guessing is, I don't know, I think he was performing surgery on a dog or on a person, but I'm pretty sure it was on a person. This was just a picture of his dog he was looking at. And then, we see that because of the pain that he's feeling, due to his dog's death, he decides to become a dog as well, and so we kind of skip forward to the present moment after that little flashback. Which I really appreciated. That gave us some visuals about the past of what's going on, rather than just kind of read it or tell the story. I'm glad that they actually showed us and not told us, So after that little flashback, the girls continue to make their way around until they run into this room where there's like a chair filled with blood. Looks like this is where he performed the surgery on himself, or maybe he tortures victims there. I'm not sure. But the girls, they're in that room, and then eventually, the Goofy character, after kind of creeping around the house a few times, eventually gets to them, and he's just standing on the doorway, staring at the girls. One of the girls actually decides to hide, right? Because she realizes that something's wrong, somebody's coming, and she will, as soon as she sees him there, she decides to hide in back of this, back of something there. And the other girl just remains frozen in shock, and so she becomes vulnerable to Goofy, or Dr. Goofy, and he begins to just kind of grab her and I guess perform surgery on her. And so I was just like, man, that's haunting. Like her friend is pretty much just like, you know, listening or witnessing everything happening, but she's in so much fear that she has no choice but to hide, right? She's defenseless. So she's hiding as she's hearing her friend getting tortured and all of that. I thought that was really, really cool what they did there. And so once, while that's happening, the friend kind of like, you know, touches this little squeaky toy and makes a sound. And then the Dr. Goofy hears her. And man, I mean, we got this laugh that kind of comes, you know, sometimes with the Goofy character. But in this film, it was portrayed very, very horrific. I love how, like, it almost echoes when he does it. Very, very scary. I love the laugh. That was probably my favorite part of this film. Just hearing Goofy laugh, Dr. Goofy laugh. It was really, really unsettling. And so he hears her, he does the laugh, and he turns around and goes towards where she is. And, you know, he pretty much just gets to her, and she's watching him as he's staring down at her, looking really creepy. And then, of course, he grabs her up in the air, like by her head. Not sure what his purpose is there. I mean, I would be more convinced if like he was choking her up like this, but he just kind of grabs her hair and is just kind of dangling her. And then, of course, she goes for, you know, the weak part of him, like goes for the happy place and knees him right there. And so that kind of weakens him, and she runs away, eventually making her way out of the house into the, you know, stormy night. And she escapes, leaving her friend behind in Dr. Goofy's house. And so he pretty much just doesn't chase after her because he's got her friend already. And I think his purpose was to maybe, you know, look for a mate, I guess. I'm not sure. I think he was turning her into one of him as well, or somebody else. I'm not sure. Leave a comment down below if you guys kind of have an idea of what he was turning her into, but it looked like he was pretty much turning her also into a dog. Because at the end of the film, you know, we get a scene cut where the friend wakes up and then she already has the large mouth of a dog, you know, or the snout of a dog. And so I was just like, okay, I mean, great. Now she's a victim of his, you know. I thought that was pretty cool, you know, pretty wild actually. I'm surprised of how fast he turned her into a dog. But anyway, you guys, those are my thoughts for this film. Let me know what you guys thought down below, and I will see you in the next reaction. Peace.